Hey, real quick before we get into the video, I just, I was editing and I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer. So I'm sorry that if my eyes look a little bloodshot or if I sound tired or sick. I just had a shingle shot, the part 2 series of a 2 series shot, like the chickenpox basically. So I just had the vaccine done yesterday at the Mayo Clinic, and I feel like crap. So my body aches, and it's just better than getting shingles again. I've already had them once, and it sucked. So I apologize if I sound or look a little tired or exhausted in my video, but I'll let you get into the video now. But I just wanted to give that disclaimer. All right, so this will be my last video that I make on Charles Pratt. I just do not care to discuss him anymore on my channel. I'm going to discuss where we are with the GoFundMe, the kitten, and just where everything is up to this point. And just so everybody knows, I've read so many of y'all's comments. I agree with a lot of y'all's comments and disagree with even more. And that's okay. Everybody has their opinion, and I kind of wanted just to give a space for everybody to voice their opinion, whether it be something I agree with or not agree with. I just wanted to give a space for everybody to kind of vent. And there's been a lot of criticism on both sides, and I'm not here to weigh one or the other as being right or wrong. You feel how you feel, that's on you. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own feelings. However, my personal opinion still stands with everything I said in my last video. I still feel wronged in like the emotional part of it, just feeling like I invested so much into. Speaking of investing time into a good YouTube channel, if you get the chance, just in comparison of what a really good awareness for a cancer story or cancer YouTube channel is, there's a guy right now, I think it's called Be Nice to People, and he has some kind of like a brain cancer, and he documents everything so good, and I have enjoyed watching his channel. Like, that is a good channel to follow. If you get an opportunity, go watch his stuff. I just adore like everything, and he's a really good speaker too. Like, he seems intelligent. He seems like he at first didn't even want to monetize his channel, and his channel blew up. Like, in 3 weeks, the boy already has like 40,000 subscribers. Bravo to him, and that will help him with all his medical stuff. But if you want, in comparison to like what a good channel would be for following a story that you want to be compassionate to and donate to, versus one where it seems a little suspicious and feeling like you're donating to something that's or for some of us that feel that based on the person's backstory and history, should definitely take into account, because some people just don't want to donate to somebody who's done, bank robbing and on the sex offender registry in New York, and some people just don't want to donate towards somebody like that, and wish they had all the information up front before they donated their money. Because there is a lot of people in the comment section that I read that they really they gave their last few dollars to like help Charlie. I read one of the comments that some woman, she basically cut back on her eating, she missed a few meals or something, and she said something to I didn't even have lunches for I didn't eat lunches for a while, so I could send that money over to him. Like, one person was on automatic payments every single month. Like, it was automatic that money was coming out of her account going to him. Like, there was people, and all these people wish they hadn't. So there are definitely some lessons to be learned here, and my heart goes out to those people, because let's just discuss the GoFundMe. But no, you know what? Actually, before that, let me discuss Amanda Wilson. Okay, let's discuss that first. In my personal opinion on her, and I reached out to her privately through email because I didn't want to do it on the public platform, because there was so much hatred going towards her, and I just felt that was not. I'm not going to criticize those people who did, but I am not that type of person. I'm not out here trying to spread ill will and hate towards anybody. But I did not want to have that I didn't want to have a conversation with her and people be butting in and cutting into our conversation. So I asked if I could reach out to her privately, because I wanted to try to bring a resolution to this whole situation. And so I offered And I told her, I said, look, I said, let's try to like work together. Can we try to help those who feel wronged and scammed, or that their money got taken and they want a refund? Can we, for maybe a couple weeks or maybe just through the end of February, offer a refund to those people? In exchange, I will remove the only two videos I had of Charles. I said, I will remove both my videos. I was trying to use some kind of leverage, something I had, because I don't care about, like, I never ask on my channel for subscribers. I don't ask for people to like my videos or comment. I'm not one of those type of people. I don't care. So I was willing to remove those videos about him in exchange for some kind of like good faith that, hey, can we, work together and try to get these people their money back? And I said, I don't think there's very many. There may be just a few dozen, like a couple dozen people. And because there are a lot of people who still feel comfortable or okay that the money went to somebody who has cancer and that is suffering, and that's their, everybody can spend their money how they want. The whole point of my video was to make people fully aware of where their money was going and with full knowledge of that person. So some people are still okay giving their money towards somebody with that kind of background and with that kind of intent. Others are not. So I was trying to do my best to help those get their money back that they really wanted their money back. Because, somebody shouldn't be missing meals or missing food and have automatic payments coming out of their paycheck every couple weeks to support somebody if they really did not want that to come out of their account. And I was trying to see if maybe we could work together to do that. She seemed like she was very willing to help. She, in my opinion, I do not think she's a scammer. I don't think she had ill will. I don't think honestly, I think she's a nice person. I probably in the minority here on this conversation, or what I think about her, from everything I've seen in the comment section. However, if you have other evidence to prove otherwise, or know of something that maybe proves me wrong, I welcome it. Share it if you know it. From my viewpoint, from me having conversation with her, and from what I can tell, she loves her cousin. She's a relative that just got put in a bad situation because she tried to give advice to him and said, hey, why don't you try to open up a GoFundMe to help with your stuff? And once that happened, and she kind of let it be on him and kind of washed her hands of it, it kind of fell apart. And then all this kind of came to fruition that it did. So I don't think she had the intent going into this that it was going to end the way it did. And then I also just don't think that she doesn't seem like that type of person. She has a full-time job. She's has her family she's taking care of. She goes to work every day. Like she seems to be a good person. And I truly do believe that. That's just my opinion. Take it for what you will. And if Amanda watches this, I wish her the best. I wish everybody the best, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. And I was really trying in the conversation, and you may see in some of my comments, I was trying to ask people to be respectful. If they were asking questions towards her that they wanted me to ask on their behalf, please let the conversation be respectful, because I don't know enough about her to be rude. I'm not that type of person. I'm not a rude, disrespectful person towards anybody. And so I was trying to do my best to support you guys and make sure that you guys got the money back any way I could, support that happening, and whatever means I could try to facilitate that. So in the conversations I had back and forth through email with her, I could tell, one, she loves her family. Charlie, he does get checked on, it seems like, daily by her or his mom. So he seems to have a good support system, regardless of what he may say. It sounds like there are people who care and that are checking in on him on a daily. Whether or not he sees them, that's on him. Whether he's having a good day, bad day, and whether or not maybe he's on substances according to the family, that's on him. So they can't help him with that stuff. That's a Charlie issue, And so, and it does seem like the medical stuff or his medical prognosis is progressing to the point where it could be affecting his attitude and his mindset. So there is that. Speaking of his mindset, let me just say this. There was a lot of people in the comment section also saying that we as a group were so mean and hateful towards him that he started to remove his stuff, and it was our fault that he removed his channel. That's not true. Okay, he was erasing his comments and his videos before I ever made my first video on him. He was doing that because, for those of you who don't know, or maybe didn't see his most recent videos, there was like 2 videos of him, his last 2, that he went a little like crazy, a little delusional, because he was just saying things that were crazy. So they were just delusional, like, and I think I mentioned it in my last video. So he was saying these things, and people were actively caring and trying to tell him to go get help and, whatever. And the conversations he was having back with us was just rude, disrespectful, and horrible. And I think he finally realized that he was being this way towards his fans. So he started to remove the comments and started to remove the videos. And so once he did that is when I came in and I made a video just to document everything that was happening. So it wasn't us that closed his channel down. It wasn't us. He was already in that process of starting to do that. So would I like for him to make an updated video? Yes. Would I like for him to do an updated or post all his other videos? Yes, I would like for him to do all that. I would like for him to open back up his channel so, people can go comment on his stuff. So quick, they can, go share the love over there with him. Go say what you want to say with him on his channel. But he's not allowing that to happen. That's why on my channel, I just opened up the floodgates and was like, here, if y'all need a place to vent and speak your minds, do it here, I guess. But, if he would open his stuff back up, then they would go over there and go speak to him about it. So I welcome him to make a video and update us on all that. Anyways, I digress. I'm looking at my notes, by the way. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at is my notes. So here's the updates I have. I offered to work a deal with Amanda. And I asked her, I said, hey, would you do this if I'm willing to remove my videos? I was trying my best. I did my best, and I tried to work with what I had. And she reached out to customer service with GoFundMe. GoFundMe basically said, I never heard back from her on whether or not we had heard back from GoFundMe. So she, and I have tried to send follow-up emails to her, to no avail. And I've asked about the kitten and if there was any updates on the cat, to no avail. And she did send one email that just said she, at this point wanted to start, basically end communication, which I respect. I mean, like, if she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't want to talk. I get it. And also, she's going through a lot. Has a full-time job. She has family, and she has, a family member with cancer. I get it. She's busy. I hold nothing against her, but I was really trying to work with her and trying to help you guys. And that's where I feel bad because, and I'm sorry that I don't have a better resolution or better answers to helping those who are trying to get their money back. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I'm sorry about that. My intentions were to try to help in any way I could. And I just don't have an answer. If I end up getting an answer, or if I do hear anything back, then I will not make another video because I'm done making videos about this. I will just put the update in the comment section if there ever is one. And that's also with the cat too. If I know of anything about the cat, or if there was any response back to my questions and emails, I'll post it in the comment section here. But that's all I have really is there's not been any other formal information back from GoFundMe. And there's not been any other information about the cat, but we did attempt, or I should say we started the process, and then we kind of just stopped communication. Not on my part, but like I said, I tried and I sent further follow-ups and just nothing to no avail. So I apologize. I did what I could, and we are where we are. So that's it. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. If you have other questions, I read my comments, and I will try to answer anything that you guys may have about this video. But otherwise, don't expect to hear from me again in video form about this conversation, because I just don't care to discuss it any further. And if Amanda or Charles reaches out, and we can try to come to a resolution to hopefully help you guys, or the few of you that do want your money back, I will do my best and try to work for you guys as an advocate for you guys. But it's probably not going to happen. From just being realistic and honest with you guys, it's probably not going to happen. So you may want to just consider that gone. And then if it does happen, great. Then it's, early Christmas present for you. I don't know. All right. That's all I have for you guys. Hope you guys will do well. Take care. Bye.